Everyone. I am AVP Dakshinamurthy, Assistant Professor, CSE Department, Velamal Engineering College. Today, I am going to discuss the subject Information Retrieval Technique, subject code CS8080. Objectives of the subject: to understand the basics of information retrieval, to understand machine learning techniques for text classification and clustering, to understand various search engine system operations, to learn different techniques of recommender system. Introduction. Unit 1. The information retrieval, early development, IR problems, the user task, information versus data retrieval, the IR system, the system architecture of IR system, the retrieval and ranking process, the web, the e-publishing era, how the web changed search, practical issues on the web, how people search interfaces today, visualization in search interfaces, modeling and retrieval evaluation. Unit 2, basic IR models, Boolean model, TF-IDF, term frequency, inverse document frequency, weighting, vector model, probabilistic model, latent semantic indexing model, neural network model, retrieval evaluation, retrieval metrics, precision and recall, reference collection, user-based evaluation, relevance feedback and query expansion, explicit relevance feedback, text classification and clustering. Unit 3, characterization of text classification, unsupervised algorithms, clustering, naive text classification, supervised algorithms, decision tree, KNN classifier, SVM classifier, feature selection or dimensionality reduction, evaluation metrics, accuracy and error, organizing the classes, indexing and searching, inverted indexes, sequential searching, multidimensional indexing, web retrieval and web crawling. Unit 4, the web search engine architecture, cluster-based architecture, distributed architectures, search engine ranking, link-based ranking, simple ranking functions, learning to rank, evaluation, search engine ranking, search engine user interaction, browsing, applications of web crawler, taxonomy, architecture and implementation, scheduling and algorithm, and evaluation. Recommender system. Unit 5. Recommender systems functions, data and knowledge sources, recommendation techniques, basics of content-based recommender system, high-level architecture, advantages and drawbacks of content-based filtering, collaborative filtering, matrix factorization models, neighborhood models. Outcomes. Use an open source search engine framework and explore its capabilities. Apply appropriate method of classification or clustering. Design and implement innovative features in a search engine. Design and implement a recommender system. Textbooks for this subject: Ricardo Baeza, Etes, and Bertier Ribeiro Neto. Modern Information Retrieval, the Concept and Technology Behind Search, 2nd edition. ACM Press Books, 2011. Brixie F. Rokak L. Safira B. Conter, Recommender Systems Handbook, 1st edition, 2011. Information Retrieval. It contains many block diagrams, document collection, query from users, IR system, set of relevant documents. When the user giving query to the IR system, it will be collecting the data information from various web servers and giving index to each and every document and checking the matching between the query and the retrieved document, and then based on that it is giving ranking and the list of documents displayed to the user. What is information retrieval? Information retrieval is finding material of an unstructured nature that satisfies an information need from within large collections. Structured versus unstructured data. Structured data, in contrast to rapidly structured data used in DB style searching, whereas unstructured data means that a formal, semantically woven, easy for computer structure is missing. This does not mean that there is no structure in the data. Document structure, heading, paragraphs, list, and etc. Explicit markup formatting, example in HTML, XML, and etc. Linguistic structure, latent and hidden. An information need is the topic about which the user desires to know more about. A query is what the user conveys to the computer in an attempt to communicate the information need. A document is relevant if the user perceives that it contains the information of value with respect to their personal information need. Information retrieval. IR deals with the representation, storage, organization of and access to information items. Types of information items: documents, web pages, online catalogs, structured records, multimedia objects. Yearly goals of the IR area: indexing text and searching for useful documents in a collection. Nowadays, research in IR includes modeling, research, text classification, systems architecture, user interfaces, data visualization, filtering, and languages. Early developments. For more than 5,000 years, man has organized information for later retrieval and searching. This has been done by compiling, sorting, organizing, and indexing hieroglyphs and books. For holding the various items, special purpose buildings called libraries are used. The oldest known library was created in Elba in the Fertile Crescent between 3000 and 2500 BC. By 300 BC, Ptolemy Soter, a Macedonian general, created the Great Library at Alexandria. Nowadays, libraries are everywhere. In 2008, more than 2 billion items were checked out from the library in the US, an increase of 10% over the previous year. Early development. Since the volume of the information in library is always growing, it is necessary to build specialized data structures for fast search, the indexes. For centuries, indexes have been created manually as set of categories with labels associated with each category. The advent of modern computers has allowed the construction of large indexes automatically. During the 50s, the research efforts in IR were initiated by pioneers such as Hans-Peter Lund, Eugen Garfield, Philip Bartley, and Calvin Morris, who allegedly coined the term information retrieval. In 1962, Cleverton published the Cranfield studies on the retrieval evaluation. In 1963, Joseph Becker and Robert Hayes published the first book on IR. In the late 60s, key research conducted by the current Park Jones and Garrett Charlton, among others, lead to the definition of TF-IDF term weighting scheme. In 1971, Jardine and Van Rysbeken articulated the cluster hypothesis. In 1978, the first ACM SIGIR International Conference on Informational Retrieval was held in Rochester. In 1979, Van Rysbeken published a classic book entitled Information Retrieval, which focused on probabilistic model. In 1983, Charlton and McGill published a classic book entitled Introduction to Modern Information Retrieval, which focused on vector model. And a short history of IR, 1945, MEMEX, 1950s, term IR coined by Kevin Moyers, literature searching system evaluation by PNR Alan Kent. 1960s, Cranfield experiment, Boolean IR, SMART. 1970s and 1980s, Charlton VSM, LexisNexis, Medline. 1990s, Trek, AltaVista, Yahoo, Excite, PagerRank. 2000, Google News, Multimedia, Multilingual Recommendation System. The IR problem. Users of modern IR systems such as search engine users have information needs of varying complexity. An example of complex information need is as follows. Find all the documents that address the role of the federal government in the financing the operation of the National Railroad Transportation Corporation, AMT, RAP. The IR problem, this full description of this user information need is not necessarily a good query to be submitted to the IR system. Instead, to translate this information need into a query. This translation process yields a set of keywords or index terms which summarize the user information need. The key goal of the item is to retrieve information that is useful. That is, the IR system must rank the information item according to a degree of relevance to the user query. The IR problem, the key goal of an IR system is all the items that are relevant to a user query while retrieving a few non-relevant items as possible. The notion of relevance is of central importance in IR.in domain. Use Google to do math calculations. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Metric conversions miles. Consider now a user who has